So let's dive into Davinci Resolve to show you how it's done. So in order to do this, I have mainly two clips. One is a screen recording of a text message, and one is a shot of the phone. So let me keep this one on top like this. What I'll do is I will crop out this portion here. Now I will leave both of these clips down in the description so that you can practice along. So now let's crop this particular clip. So select that screen recording and just crop the top like this, and let's crop the bottom, but not too much, just until this line is cropped. So let me crop the bottom like this, not too much, because the animation starts from there. So you also need an animation where this will go back. So for that, what I'll do is I'll just duplicate this clip. I don't want the audio, so let me just delete the audio. Right click, change clip speed and reverse speed, so that it will stay and then it will disappear. So I'll just extend this to a little bit like this. So now you have the text appearing and then the text leaving. Perfect. Now just highlight both of this and right click, new compound clip. So it's just to make it one single clip, so it'll be easier to work in Fusion. Now let's highlight both of this, right click, new Fusion clip. Now let's come to Fusion. Now once you come to Fusion, already there is some node structure like this. You don't want this, so let's delete this background. Let's delete this merge and this merge. Now we need to see which clips each of these are, so let me just drag it here like this. So this is the phone clip, so let me rename this to phone. So obviously this one will be the message. So the very first thing you need to do is just join this phone to the media out. Okay, and let me view this here. Before we join the message node to the phone, let's track our phone. This is done because if it's not a steady shot, there will be slight jitter from the camera. So let's track our phone. So bring in a tracker node and change this adaptive mode from none to best match, and just select a high contrast point. So I think somewhere here is good because there is a black and there is a white, so it's like high contrast, and just hit track. Now under the tracker, come to operation, change this to match move. So whatever we connect to the tracker, it will move along that particular jitter or any shake that's happening in the footage. So now let me join this message node to the tracker. So now we need to get rid of this black thing here. So for that, come to tracker, under apply mode, change this to screen. Now still you can make it a little more appealing. For that, select message, shift spacebar, bring in a luma keyer. You can play with this contract like this, so you can see the before after. So it's like more transparent here. Now let's make this like a hologram. For that, shift spacebar, bring in a soft glow. Now I know it's pretty too much, so what you can do is reduce the gain and increase the glow size. I will also disable the red channel so that it has this teal color look. Let me increase the glow to a little more like this. Now you can see the before after. Now we need to move this text to where we want. So for that, shift spacebar, bring in a DVE. So DVE node, you can adjust the rotation X, Y, everything, so it will be easier to align wherever you want. So let's see where the animation starts. So I think it's somewhere this frame. So let me move this somewhere here, and to increase the size, you can just with the Z move here to change the size, and you can rotate it something like this, such that it aligns as per the phone. You can play with this X, Y, and Z, as you like. I'm just doing this, like roughly, but you can spend time and make this like really align it. So now you can see, if you're happy like this, you can just leave it there. But if you think you're not happy, you can just play with here. I think I will just keep it a little more inclined, something like this. Cool. Now if you really want this to go exactly behind this, you can do a masking so that there is no like accidental spill happening here. Sometimes what happens is some frame is like outside. So in order to fix that, what you can do is copy this particular node, the phone node, paste it here and just join it like this, and bring in a polygon node and let me join this to the phone node, and you can mask out the phone like so that it will go perfectly behind it. Just a rough mask like this. So you can see that no matter what, it will go behind that mask. Okay, now once you're done with this, now we need to create a reflection for this. So for that, it's pretty easy. You're pretty much done here. All you have to do is just copy everything, all these nodes, and just paste it here. And let's join this from here to here. And after this DVE, we'll press Shift Spacebar, transform. And under transform, just press this flip upside down. So it's upside down now. I'll also increase the size to a little bit. And after this, I'll bring in one more DVE node. And this is where I will place this down like this. If you want, you can rotate the axis somewhere like this. After this DVE, we'll bring in a Gaussian blur. And let me reduce the strength to a little bit. Something like this. I think I'll reduce the size for this reflection little bit because I think it's too much. And under DVE, I'll just play with the X and Y. And a little bit of this Y like this. Okay, now you can see the final step is that, some of this is coming outside this phone. So for that, what you have to do is bring in a polygon node and just connect it to this blue input of this tracker node. And what you'll do, you'll just mask out the phone. So just draw a mask around the screen of the phone like this. So you can spend time on this mask. I'm just doing it like roughly. And once you join the points, you can see the magic so that it doesn't go outside the phone. So you can see the text message comes and the reflection is also coming on the screen, and then it goes back. So I hope this video was helpful to you. That's pretty much it for this video. For those who don't know, I'm Fenzer. I do travel, tech and filmmaking on this channel. So if you're into that sort of stuff, please consider hitting the subscribe button. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.